Hello! Good evening. It's Saturday night. I'm coming to you from my garage, the essential oil garage. I have a thieves cough drop in my mouth, which, how rude. Sorry. Getting started for the evening. In my series of online classes, I welcome you into my home. If you've been following along with me at all, you know that I am offering this series of classes since normally I have people over to my home regularly. I am very passionate about education for natural lifestyle and healthy living and essential oils. I am a huge fan of Young Living essential oils. I'm starting off to a clumsy start here. Good evening. Welcome to my home. Welcome to the Essential Oil Garage. I've turned my garage into what is a space for events. And since with everything that's going on, I can't have people into my home. Personally, normally I would have you sitting right here in front of me on the couches. So I welcome you this way. Let me adjust my camera just a little bit. Let's get started. Tonight's class is all about thieves. I offered this class in person recently. Hi Chie, thank you for coming to my class. Welcome back to my home. You've been here many times. This time it's just virtually. I have offered this class recently. It was a huge success with a bunch of local friends and members, and I want to offer this online. I know there were a lot of people that couldn't make it to my class locally because of scheduling, and I know that I have a lot of friends and members all around the world who would be interested and are interested in natural lifestyle and toxin-free living. So welcome to All About Thieves. So as the world becomes more aware of what is healthy and all natural and toxin-free products are becoming more popular, we really need to question, are those products really safe? So one of the things that if you've been coming into my class, and I would be showing you on my phone, except for I'm filming on my phone, there is an app called Think Dirty. You might want to look into it. It works very well with the market in the United States. I imagine that it works in Canada as well. It works on some products down here in Mexico. And it's an app which you can download for free onto your phone, and you can scan the barcode of products at the grocery store, and it will give you a rating between 1 and 9, or 0 and 9, of 0 being completely non-toxic and 9 being toxic. If it rates, so you can scan the barcode, it'll come up, it'll show you all the ingredients, and then you can check out the ingredients on the packages. Last night and in the class I gave a few days ago, I touched on the idea, and in my personal in-person class this month, we discussed at length the massive importance of knowing what is in your products, turning over the label, reading the label, understanding what is in your products that you have in your home, that you have on, around, and in your body. And we need to be educated. We need to know what we are using. We need to make educated choices. Michelle, nice to see you here. Hello. Wish you were in Cabo. So we are the gatekeepers to our homes. We decide what we are going to allow through our doors. Now more than ever, it is incredibly important to know what we allow into our homes to protect ourselves, to protect our families. And a few years ago, so backtrack. My story, very, very briefly. I told this in the class last night. I've mentioned it before. I started with essential oils simply because I wanted peppermint for my headaches. I didn't have any idea what I was getting into. I had no idea that the phenomenal little starter kit, which is still on sale in Mexico today until tonight. Hi Jeff, how are you? Welcome to my living room here in Cabo. I am doing an online class tonight all about thieves, and so we can learn about non-toxic options for our home. So backtrack. I get a starter kit, some essential oils, have no idea what I'm doing. Little by little, I start using them. I'm realizing how incredible they are. And then I start learning about how dangerous a lot of the products are that we use in our homes. Everyday cleaners that we buy, I've used them all my life. I never thought anything about them. Cleaners, products, beauty products, creams, shampoos, makeup, all these things. So anyway, we need to know. We need to know what's in our products. We need to start questioning what's in our products. Most of those products contain synthetics and toxins that are messing with our hormones. They are really, really messing with our endocrine system, and they are causing health problems. And nobody really knows exactly where that speed bump, where that limit is going to be for each different person. We more than ever need to concentrate on our wellness and keeping well, and we need to question. We need to learn to question. So that's what this class is about. In my series of classes, last night I talked about the essential oils starting. You can check it out. It's up on my Facebook page. It will stay up. You can invite people into, share the link, check it out. It was about an hour and a half long. It turned out a little bit longer than I'd hoped, but that's about how long the presentation is if you were here in my living room on my couches with me. So this evening I'll try and make it a little bit quicker, and I will talk very quickly. So I touched on the Think Dirty app. Is an app you can download to your phone. You can scan the barcode of products, and it will tell you between 0 for non-toxic to 9 toxic, and why any of the ingredients in there may be dangerous. So if you had a rating between 3 and 5, you can check out the ingredients individually, and you can make a decision, an educated decision as to whether or not you want to use something like that. If it had a rating of 6 or above, I wouldn't even think about purchasing that or letting it into my home. So with all the knowledge that I have been gaining, and taking the toxins out of my home has become my passion. Sharing that with other people has become my passion, and Young Living makes that so incredibly easy, because every single one of the products is completely non-toxic, incredibly sourced, and always infused with the world's best essential oils. So let's move on. If you're scanning the product and you feel that it's time consuming at the store, you can find a company that you can trust, and there we go. Young Living is it. Young Living is completely committed to non-toxic products, so that's what I'm talking about tonight. Even though some naturally occurring chemicals in nature can be harmful, when I talk about natural, I'm talking about things that are not harming your health, things that are safe for your family, okay? You have to be very careful with the term natural when you find it in the stores. Sometimes that can be misleading. So let's talk about that for a second. Throughout the class, I'm going to share some shocking news about the chemicals that are lurking in your cabinets and the safe alternatives that we all have. Thieves is an incredible line of products that has been inspired by this beautiful little bottle of oil that I did talk about last night, Thieves. So I know it's going to be backwards because I haven't figured out exactly how to turn around the flip around the camera on my phone, but I will figure it out one of these days. So tonight I'll be talking about some of those dangerous chemicals that are in the other things. I will be talking about alternatives with Thieves line, and I'll be doing a couple little fun demonstrations, which I know that we had a lot of fun when we did my in-person classes earlier this month. So I wish you were here in my living room, but this is as close as we're going to get right now. So I will also share some worksheets and some fun kind of scavenger hunts, so you can go through your home and start learning about the chemicals that are in your cabinets. So household makeover. One of the things that we all use is a household cleaner. I used to have a cabinet under my kitchen sink. I'm sure that I'm not alone when to admit that I've had a cleaner for every single thing. I had a cleaner for countertops. I had a cleaner for windows. I had a cleaner for shower grout. I had a cleaner, a degreaser for the stovetop. I had a cleaner for the toilet bowl. It just went on and on and on. And every single one of those had ingredients in it that I never even thought twice about. I simply just bought them. It was what I thought was normal. I figured that if they were for sale in the store, they must be safe. Somebody had to have our back, right? Well, the fact is that they simply don't. Household cleaners can be extremely dangerous, and once again, we need to start questioning what's in those. So a lot of generic cleaners will contain things like phthalates. Yes, I think I pronounced that correctly. They interfere with our hormones. They are carcinogens. We do not want these around us, on our skin, soaking in through our feet from washing the floor or breathing them, okay? Thieves Cleaner does not contain any phthalates. It has sulfates that are derived from coconut oil and sugar. So the natural and safe sulfates that are considered surfactants contain a molecule that loves water and a molecule that hates water. So this is the fun science stuff behind it. That means that Thieves Cleaner will stick to the surface and grabs the oil and washes easily away with water. So this is the lovely bottle of Thieves Cleaner, which I did talk a little bit about last night. I will do a little demo coming up, but it is one little teeny tiny bottle. Well, I'm just going to actually hold on to that because this is a bottle that has replaced every single one of those bottles and every single toxic cleaner that I used to have under my kitchen sink. When my babies were little, I used to have a special lock underneath that cabinet. Hi, Bonnie. How are you? Nice to see you here. I miss you. So I used to have a special lock on that for my babies because I was terrified that they were going to get in there. And I'd always heard these nightmare stories about children being poisoned and poison control. And it just, it terrified me. So, but it didn't terrify me enough to really think about it. I mean, I just didn't think about the fact that there were options. I just didn't know that I had choices. And also having my kids down here in Mexico, it's been harder to find products down here. So this particular product, like I said, instead of having the stove cleaner, the toilet cleaner, everything, all of those things that were bad for my skin that said, toxic, corrosive, had the little skull and crossbones on it. I replaced it with this beautiful little bottle, which I will talk about till I'm blue in the face because it's amazing. It will clean every single surface in my home. Tiny little bottle, highly, highly, highly concentrated. And it cleans my counters, my floors. It'll clean toys, clothes, carpet, toilets, did I say that? Windows, more. Today, for the very first time in my entire life, when I had to go get some groceries, I had to go to Costco, and with everything that's going on, I started thinking about what could possibly be on the surface of the products that I was bringing into my home. So for the very first time, I set up a table outside my front door. I unloaded the things from my car, and I started cleaning and taking packages off and making sure that what I was bringing into my home was sterile. And trust me when I tell you that I used this to wash certain things down, and I used my Thieves hand gel and purifier multiple times at the store there before and after. And I am so grateful because I know that I can put this on my skin. I can, use it to wash every surface. We'll get onto that a little bit more. So you can use this for virtually every surface. You should always spot check if you've got something that's special. But I will have literally used it on wood. I've used it on my leather couches, which I wish you were all sitting right here right now with a glass of wine or a cup of Thieves tea. And I have recipes for how to turn this into amazing, amazing cleaner. So you can make a soft scrub. You can clean every single surface. I've said that now 1,000 times, right? So this cleaner is insanely effective. It's so highly concentrated. You only need literally a capful of the cleaner to make an entire spray bottle of Thieves cleaner. So I've got this wonderful little bottle that came as a promo with one of my orders, and I'm going to do a demo right now. We're going to jump right into it. This little bottle it has 60 capfuls. This little bottle will make 60 servings, 60 bottles. So I use 1 capful of Thieves cleaner. So I'm going to set this up right now. Got my bottle. Okay, this is how easy it is. I did a demo on this the other day. I'm going to do it up here because otherwise, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it very well. Didn't think this one through very well. So I will take 1 tiny little capful of the Thieves cleaner, which, by the way, I didn't even talk about this. It smells like Christmas. It smells phenomenal. So 1 little capful of Thieves cleaner goes into the bottle. And then I simply fill it up with water. Thanks for hanging out with me. We're making a bottle of Thieves cleaner right now. There we go. That's how long it took for me to create this phenomenal cleaner. This cleaner will clean every single thing in my home. Like I said, I'll take this. I use this on my counters. You can spray it down. I'm not going to worry about my kids coming and preparing food. I sometimes will even use it on my hands. I'll take it into the bathroom and I'll spray it down every single surface and then wipe it down. Every single surface in my home is cleaned with 1 capful. So if you were to buy a perfectly pure, plant-based, non-toxic cleaner at the store, how much would that cost you? If you were to go to the grocery store, so first of all, your time, your gas. Right now, the concept of leaving your home and having to go to the store to go buy that, chances are you're not going to be able to find something that is as beautifully non-toxic as this. I've never seen anything like it before, and I'm super grateful. I know that it's safe on my floors for my puppy. I know I wish that I'd had this when my babies were crawling around on the ground. I'd do anything to turn back the clock and be able to have this, but I'm grateful to have it now. So this beautiful little bottle does everything, absolutely everything. So there you go. I did, so in the US it comes out to about $1 per bottle for plant-based, pure, incredible amazingness. And in Mexico, it's actually even cheaper. I did the calculation with everybody here at one of my in-person classes this month. I think it came out to not even 7 pesos per bottle. That's just unheard of. So it is a very huge money saver, and you are saving the health of your family while you're at it. So it comes in a small bottle, and in the US you can also get in a larger bottle, so a refill, I believe. But here we have the 14.4 fluid ounces, and it also comes in a little 1 ounce spray bottle in the starter kit in the United States. So Thieves, you can turn it into a scrub. Yeah, it is, Tanis, you're absolutely right. It's a great price. You cannot beat it. So you can turn it into a cleaner, a soft scrub, by mixing it together with baking soda. You need 3 cups of baking soda, 3/4 of a cup of Thieves household cleaner, 1 tablespoon of distilled white vinegar, and 30 drops of Young Living essential oil. So what I did, I'm not going to do that demo right now because it's just a little bit awkward, but I will share the recipe in the with this class down below after. And just to let you know, it's so easy. You literally just get a mixing bowl, 3 cups of baking soda, dump in 3/4 of a cup of the household cleaner, a tablespoon of the vinegar once again, and 30 drops of the lemon essential oil. Drop it in there. Use a whisk. It feels a little bit dry at the beginning, then the more you mix it, it goes kind of creamy, and then you can put it into jars. I just repurposed jam jars or something like that, but you could buy something pretty if you want. But what you've got around the house, keep it sealed up. I keep 1 over by the kitchen sink. I keep 1 in the bathroom, and I use it for anything that I want to scrub. So stovetop, toilet, sinks, shower, everything. It's phenomenal, and it's so complete. It smells delicious, and it's completely toxin-free. So you just mix it all in a bowl, and you're ready to go. At one of my classes, I also did up a recipe for an all-natural whitener. So it's kind of like a DIY bleach, and I used up some of my leftover repurposed Ninja Red bottles. If you don't know what Ninja Red is, that will be the next class that I will be offering next week. I will be doing a class all about Ninja, and I hope you will join me. I'm doing a whole series. I'm going to just keep sharing and sharing and sharing. I'm at home, and since I can't have you here on my couches, like I said, I will invite you into my living room anyway and share this knowledge, and I hope that it blesses you, and I hope that you learn something, and I hope that it helps you and your family to protect yourselves, be healthy, be well, and get the toxins out of our lives, right? So I've got some interesting comments. I've got some notes here. One of the things, of course, when we get these cleaners, one of the things that what's the main purpose of all of these products that we get? We want them to clean, but we want them to clean in an effective way, in a cost-effective way. There is a concept that if it doesn't bubble, it doesn't clean, which is actually a fallacy, just FYI. So in the cleaning products that we buy at the store, there are an array of scents, soaps, detergents, bleaching agents, softeners, scourers, polishers, all of these things, and we want them all to smell nice and leave our home sparkling, correct? The chemicals in cleaning foam and bleach and disinfect, all of these can be harmful when they are touched or inhaled. They can cause serious problems with the indoor air pollution in our homes, and can be poisonous if ingested. What I discussed about the lock on the cabinet that I used to have for my babies. There is a stat here. In 2000, cleaning products were responsible for nearly 10% of all toxic exposures reported in the U.S. poison control centers, accounting for 636 calls. Of these, 120,434 exposures involved children under 6. They can swallow or spill cleaners left around the home. That's a terrifying stat. Now, fast forward, we have options. We are the gatekeepers of our home. We make the decisions. So if you were to, now I am not recommending this, and I said this the other day in a video that I did, but your kids get a hold of this. If it were to spill on their skin, zero biggie, nothing. You wash it off. It's essential oil based. It's plant based. It's so clean. If you were to ingest some of it, that's not, I mean, I'm not recommending this, but you would not be having to call poison control if your kids were to drink some of this. I mean, do not do it. Do not give it to them. But what I'm saying is, it is not a dangerous product. It is absolutely so clean and pure. So cleaning ingredients vary in the type of health problems that they can pose. Some can cause acute or immediate hazards such as skin or respiratory irritation. They can cause watery eyes, chemical burns, and others are associated with chronic or long-term effects such as cancer. We don't need this. We don't want this. Most acutely dangerous cleaning products are corrosive, like drain cleaners, oven cleaners, acidic toilet bowl cleaners, and according to Philip Dickey of the Washington Toxics Coalition, corrosive chemicals can cause severe burns on eyes, skin, and if ingested, in the throat and esophagus. Ingredients with high acute toxicity include chlorine, bleach, and ammonia. I used bleach all the time. I still to this day have white towels because if I didn't, and I didn't put in a tiny bit of bleach, I would like glug, 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 glug every single time. If my towels didn't smell like bleach, I had the impression that they weren't clean. That's dangerous levels of a toxic chemical. So if you, the high acute toxicity include chlorine, bleach, and ammonia. They produce fumes that are highly irritating to the eyes, nose, throat, and lungs, and should not be used by people with asthma or lung or heart problems. These two chemicals pose an added threat in that they can react with each other and other chemicals to form lung damaging gases. I used to read those, if I read the labels on those products, and when I was using them, I always just thought, oh, they're such babies. And I mixed them. I will not lie. I mixed them. And I thought it wasn't a big deal. I kept figuring, it'll be fine. It's just a little bit, right? All of those toxic chemicals, all of those effects are cumulative. It is extremely dangerous to be using those on a regular basis. And these are things that we do not want. Combining products that contain chlorine and ammonia or ammonia and lye, like in some oven cleaners, can produce chloramine gases, while chlorine combined with acids, commonly used in toilet bowl cleaners, forms a toxic chlorine gas. This is in our homes. This is where we have our children and our pets. It's dangerous. So we need to avoid these, and all of that can be replaced with pure, plant-based gorgeousness. Fragrances are added to many cleaners, most notably, of course, laundry, detergents, and fabric softeners. I used to pick my products by how pretty they smelled. I used to go and open the bottles and, make the decision based on how strongly they smelled. And my shampoos, all of these things, all of these fragrances I used to choose for my home, thinking that I was doing a good thing. I was making my home smell nice, right? They can cause acute effects such as respiratory irritation, headache, sneezing, watery eyes, and in sensitive individuals, they can cause allergies and cause problems for asthma sufferers. These, the National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health has found that 1/3 of the substances used in the fragrance industry are toxic. So anything that has the word fragrance or parfum, all of that, you need to pay wild attention to that, okay? These are chemical formulas of fragrances considered trade secrets for the companies that create the products, and they are not required to tell you what is in them. They just can put fragrance, and under that label can put a wild variety of dangerous things, okay? So we need to pay attention to the ingredients on our products. Chemicals are also hormone disruptors, like I discussed. They can interfere with the body's natural chemical messages. So hormones dictate everything in our bodies. They can, when our hormones are disrupted, when our endocrine system is affected, it can cause some serious effects, cause blocking or mimicking actions of hormones, the chemicals. The possible health effects include decreased sperm counts, don't want that, increased rates of male birth defects, and increased rates of some kinds of cancers. Sorry, I am reading some of these things because I didn't want to trip over my words, but I'm doing it anyway. I want to make sure I'm getting all of the big words out correctly, and we just need to make sure that we are informed and choosing clean products. So, 5 reasons to use a cleaner with plant-based ingredients. Number 1, safety. Have you read the labels on your products? Do they say warning, flammable, do not ingest, keep out of reach of children? Many chemicals in household cleaners have not been tested for safety. They just simply haven't. Household cleaning supplies are one of the top 5 substance classes, accounting for calls to the National Poison Control Center, as I mentioned before. The commercial cleaners contain ingredients that are endocrine disrupting chemicals, carcinogens, and neurotoxins. Kids, babies, and pets are even more vulnerable to chemical exposure because they are smaller and they cannot rid the toxins as easily as adults. At one of my classes this month, one of my members was here and she was talking about how children cannot rid the toxins from their body the same way that adults can. And when they rid the toxins from their body, it goes through their brain. So this can be seriously affecting our children. I cringe at the thought of the products that I know I was using around my kids, thinking that they were safe. The Glade plugins, the Febreze, the ridiculous quantities of bleach. I loved my Bounce. Perfumes, I mean, the list goes on. I used like neon cleaners for spraying countertops and then prepared food there. And I thought they were safe. I just didn't know any better. So now that I know better, I have to do better. I will never go back to using the other things. And I feel a need to share and make sure that the people that I know and love and the people that they know and love and et cetera, are protected and have the tools to make informed and good decisions to protect their families. So if you use any of these strong products, think about it, look at them, turn the label over, do a Google search. Anything that you can't pronounce, do a Google search of dangers of, and then type in that ingredient on your cleaner, shampoo, toothpaste, anything that you don't know what it is. You will be blown away by what you find. And it's really scary. So here I am to tell you that there are options. There are options. Definitely the best options are plant-based, non-toxic, and the options with Thieves they smell incredible. They work better than anything I've ever used. Sarah says, Thieves everything, the best. Absolutely, it's incredible. And your house smells amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So, air quality. Of the 5 reasons to use a cleaner with plant-based ingredients. Number 2 is air quality. Did you know that indoor air is, well, okay, maybe not in Cabo where I've got the windows open all the time, but anywhere else, especially in winter when you've got your home closed up, the indoor air quality can be 5 to 7 times more polluted than outdoor air. Most cleaning products contain volatile organic compounds, or otherwise known as VOCs, and they have been associated with many, many health problems, including damage to liver, kidneys, and the central nervous system. They've also been shown to harm our lungs and cause throat irritations and headaches. VOCs are released when products are used, and they can linger in the air for long periods of time. So when you think about the smelly products that you buy at the store, all of those things that I just listed above, the Febreze, the Bounce, all of these things that you can smell around you and on your clothes and in the laundry detergent and in your fabric softener, all of these things that stick around, they're dangerous. So when you breathe, you inhale that, you are inhaling those chemicals, okay? Third reason to use a plant-based cleaner, environmental impact. Harsh chemicals found in cleaners are not only harmful to our bodies, they're harmful to the environment, obviously. They have a major impact on our environment and are huge contributors to environmental pollution. Some conventional cleaning products contain ingredients that are toxic, non-biodegradable, and from non-renewable resources like petroleum. So they harm the Earth's ecosystems. I don't know if some of you might have caught a number of months ago a little presentation that I did about this ridiculous product that my daughter bought at Costco. It's for cleaning her makeup brushes. She's a brilliant makeup artist. She found this little jar that had a liquid for cleaning her brushes, and it spins really, really, really quickly, so it dries them, because it takes her a really long time to wash her brushes. Well, she bought this product, unassuming little product. She was super excited about it. We ran down to Costco and got it for her. She was already in the car cleaning her brushes on the way home, and only later, when she had left one of her really, really big, beautiful, expensive professional brushes soaking in the liquid that came to clean, I heard this yell from the other side of the house. It had disintegrated this product, this cleaner, this soap that came with this funky little spinner thing. It disintegrated her beautiful, big makeup brush. Well, first of all, she was heartbroken because she bought it up in the States or Canada and at, one of her favorite makeup stores. But when I saw what it did to her brush, I immediately went to the cleaner. I didn't even think. It came in under my radar. I didn't even think to check. I thought it was like a simple soap. No, it was the craziest product. It said that it was could be fatal if inhaled. It was so toxic. It said it couldn't even be disposed of in the environment. Where do you put it? So that's going on your makeup brushes, that's going on your skin, and that's okay? This is what I'm talking about. There are so many products out there that people don't even think about. I am here being the watchdog of my home, and I still let something in under my radar. And I felt horrible. I kept thinking, she immediately went and washed all of her brushes, and I made up a solution with Thieves, and the little mechanism is still great, but I took that cleaner away from her. I still have it put away. I don't even know how to dispose of it. It's the craziest thing. So anyway, harsh chemicals can contaminate the water through rivers, streams, lakes, and that affects wildlife, plants, trees, and us. And so thousands of chemicals that are in cleaning products have never been tested for safety. They're in our products. They're sold at stores as unassuming as Costco or anywhere, any grocery store, and you think that they're safe. They're so not. I mean, I was terrified with that one product. That's an extreme case, but all of these other products that I've used all my life, they have cumulative effects we need to question. So number four, the fourth reason for using a plant-based cleaner, convenience. It's much easier to clean with a few products that take care of all your cleaning needs, of course, than having an entire arsenal of toxic products. So that entire big, giant like bin that filled up an entire cupboard under my kitchen sink has been replaced with that. Okay, well, this and vinegar and baking soda. Those things. So it's a very refreshing change. I know that it's safe. I know that it works. And all the cost of all of those cleaners has just been completely taken off of any kind of monthly budget. So you can tackle multiple cleaning jobs in your home without switching products. And countertops, windows, mirrors, floors, toilets, showers, everything. And you don't have to worry about getting bleach stains, bleach splashing up and ruining clothes. So it's, if nothing, for the convenience alone, that little bottle is totally worth it. So cost. Reason number five is the cost. Buying all of those cleaners in that big bin under my kitchen sink, add that up. I mean, it's crazy expensive. So especially if you have to buy multiple, different cleaners for every single different thing. The Thieves household cleaner is super, super, super cost effective. And like I said, 60 capfuls in this little bottle and makes up 60 spray bottles of Thieves cleaner, which cleans every surface in my home. So that's super cost effective. Okay, so you can take charge of your choices. You can be in control of what you're using in your home. And I have recipes, I've got tips. Hey Cody, nice to see you here. Miss you, hope you're doing well. So one of the, I touched on a little bit ago, one of the things that I did in my in-person class earlier this month, I made up the spray cleaner, I made up an all-natural whitener or a DIY bleach. I will share all of these recipes with you. So the all-natural whitener or the DIY bleach is made with hydrogen peroxide, lemon juice, Young Living lemon essential oil, baking soda, and water. So I have that now sitting beside I made it up in front of my guests, and I now have it sitting beside my washing machine. I am using that. It is a phenomenal, completely toxin-free, beautiful smelling, really effective whitener. So it's super, super easy to make, okay? You can make over your bathroom products, and we need to talk about what you have in your bathroom, okay? The products that you have in your bathroom, the products you're putting on your skin, in your mouth, okay? The FDA has not defined the term natural and has not established regulatory definition for this term. So in cosmetic labeling. So you need to be very careful. So when a lot of manufacturers will use the word natural, you think, oh, okay, somebody's got my back. But that means it's a very loose term. It means that you still need to know what's in your personal care products, okay? You need to know what's in your products. Do not be fooled by clever marketing. The FDA has banned the chemical triclosan from hand soaps. So this chemical was not proven to be effective or safe in antibacterial hand soaps. However, this chemical, is still used in toothpaste and teeth whitening products, antiperspirants, deodorants, shaving products, and creams. Can you explain that? Can you explain how it doesn't work for your hands for antibacterial, but you're allowed to put it in your mouth and on your skin and have it soak in to your body? It wasn't proven to be safe, and it's known to cause an interaction with hormone receptors and cause other health concerns. So why is it still in our products? We have to question. I can guarantee you that the harmful product is never found in Young Living's products, okay? Some of the favorite products with Young Living. So Thieves, I've talked about it before. I will talk about it again. This beautiful little bottle is a blend of 5 essential oils. It is clove, cinnamon, lemon, rosemary, and eucalyptus. It's so effective for killing germs and supporting your immunity and everything. This inspired this entire beautiful line of cleaners and products. And one of them that I love to bits, and I've been using now for quite some time, is the Thieves toothpaste. This particular toothpaste, I had switched over. I was so grateful to be able to find something that had no fluoride, none of that other crap stuff in it. And I was using it for my teeth. Loved it, loved it, loved it. And then I saw a hack going on almost 3 years ago that you could use it for personal deodorant. Now, at that time, I had switched out a lot of products in my home, and I was now starting to use more and more Thieves and starting to be more and more aware of the chemicals in my home. But I had tried natural deodorants in my life, and no, not only is this great on my teeth, it's my personal deodorant. Saw that hack, decided one day to try it, and thought it sounded a little bit crazy. And I know people still will go like, what? You use your toothpaste for deodorant? So not only am I saving money for not buying 2 products, it's like 2 for 1 here, it works better than anything I've ever used. Now, you still sweat. It's not an antiperspirant, but your body needs to sweat. That's natural. That's normal. So this little bottle is amazing, amazing, amazing. And clean pits, I use about a toothpaste, a pea size, and put it on. Feels fresh, minty. It was July down here in Cabo, and I was going for a run around the marina, and it was like 1,000 degrees outside, and I, for all intents and purposes, should not have smelled good after that if I didn't have deodorant on. So Tana says, it totally worked. I used it today. Thanks for the hack. Yeah, I know. I'm so glad I saw that, because I know that this hack saved my health. I am almost certain that, I knew that using an aluminum-filled, horribly toxic antiperspirant was going to have serious health consequences for me, but I almost didn't mind that consequence compared to smelling bad every single day of my life. So fast forward, I tried some like crystal, and I tried another friend from another company made me up some natural product with lemongrass and coconut oil, and I ended up being just greasy and still smelling bad. And no thank you. So I went back to my store-bought antiperspirants until this. This has changed the game for me. So crazy little hack. Thieves toothpaste, not only amazing for your dental health, it also is an amazing deodorant. Just don't use it right after you shaved. Highly recommend. If you're sensitive to that, you need to watch out. So you can, in your bathroom, you can switch out Thieves toothpaste. You can use it as your deodorant. Young Living, well, not in the Thieves line, so deviating a little bit from tonight's theme, you can switch out also shampoo, body wash, face creams, body creams, I mean, everything. Young Living has an amazing solution for everything, for personal care, to take care of yourself and your family, and always with the most incredible formulations, and they're always infused with essential oils, and they are always completely dependable. I know now the integrity is so complete with this company and their formulations that I don't even need to question whether or not it's safe. I don't need to question whether or not do I have to read what's on the label? Well, the fun part is actually doing a little bit of research and turning over their labels and finding out the why, the science behind the why, and everything is always astounding. I love it. I love the science behind the why. So you can also, with Thieves, you can do a kitchen makeover. You might seem to think that, Well, washing my dishes, I don't need to worry about that. I'm not eating the soap. It's just on my dishes, right? I'm putting it on my dishes, not in my body. But the fact is, you're not eating that plate for lunch, but you are putting the food on the dishes, and that food is picking up the detergent residue that's there, and then you ingest that food. So you are actually ingesting your detergent. A little newsflash. You also inhale the chemicals as you're washing the dishes, and you also as if you're hand washing, you're getting that into your hands, you're soaking that in through your skin. So Young Living also has a gorgeous dish soap, and they also have an automatic dishwasher powder. So neither the dish soap nor the dishwasher powder are actually available in Mexico yet, but I have faith. I have faith that they will arrive. I've imported mine when I've needed to, and this little particular bottle, I bought it last summer. That's how long it's lasted me. So it's completely worth it. This particular bottle, I poured out everything else. I left a portion of the bottle. I added in some baking soda, which helps it to bubble, because some people, as I touched on before, some people have the concept that if your cleaning product doesn't bubble, it's not cleaning. Well, first of all, not true. Second of all, you want it to bubble, add some baking soda. Add some baking soda into the Young Living shampoo if you like. It's also good for your scalp. You can add baking soda into the Thieves dishwashing, or the dish soap, and it helps to bubble it. And it's the best. It smells delicious. It cleans beautifully. Okay, so your entire family can benefit from the makeover in your kitchen as well. Yeah, so you don't want to be fooled by the bubbles. It means when the Young Living products don't bubble, it simply means that they didn't add in the harmful chemicals that normally make bubbles in traditional store-bought products, okay? If you can't get over the bubble thing, then like I said, just add some baking soda in there. All the products from Young Living are highly concentrated. A little goes a very, very long way, okay? Other kitchen favorites are the Thieves Fruit and Veggie Spray. It is also the Thieves Fruit and Veggie Soak, and the Thieves Foaming Hand Soap. So the first two that I mentioned, the Fruit and Veggie Spray and the Fruit and Veggie Soak, also not available yet in Mexico, but I do have faith. But the Thieves Foaming Hand Soap is available. Best hand soap ever. This is something we definitely need to talk about right now, because the entire world is realizing finally the importance of washing your hands. And I absolutely love how it comes out already foamy, and it smells delicious. And it cleans super, 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 super well. So I'm actually not going to rinse this off my hands for this particular demonstration because my sink's way over there. But I'm not going to worry about that because it's completely non-toxic. It's not going to hurt my hands. So you can also do a laundry makeover. The laundry detergent is available in Mexico, and I'm very excited about that. When this came to Mexico last November, I was over the moon excited. It's this tiny little bottle, which some people seem to think, how could that little bottle possibly, sorry, I lost my train of thought there. 64 loads. This little bottle says 64 loads. Well, it is very tiny because we're used to the volume of undiluted store-bought cleaners, right? This is highly concentrated. All of the Young Living products are super, super, super concentrated. So technically this is for 64 loads, but I have a hack that's on the Essential Oil Garage educational group. And if you're not in there, please let me know and I'll be happy to send you an invitation. But I can turn this bottle into 180 loads. Tiny little bottle, 180 loads. So you can use this confidently on your clothes, you know that there's never going to be any effects of the VOCs, no outgassing from your clothes for your kids. It's not going to cause problems with skin reactions. It'll replace your toxic laundry detergent and dryer sheets. You can replace the laundry detergent. You can replace your dryer sheets with toxin-free products. Okay, so no more wearing clothes or rolling in sheets that are filled with chemicals 24/7. The chemicals, those chemicals from other products, are transferred onto your skin and absorbed through your body all day long. So, not a good idea. When you get home, well, sorry, you probably are home, right? I would normally tell you to go home and check that out. But with your Think Dirty app, I suggest once you've downloaded that onto your phone, you can, Michelle says, gotta go. Okay, check back later. I will leave this up on my site. You can use your Think Dirty app to scan the barcode of your products and see where your soap is at. See where it comes up on the scale of 0 as being non-toxic to 9 being toxic. And you might be really surprised. The common chemicals that are in normal products like our laundry soap and other things that bubble are sodium lauryl sulfate, so SLS. Those are in, it's a foaming agent that's been linked to irritation of the skin, eyes, organ toxicity, developmental, reproductive toxicity, neurotoxicity, endocrine disruption, and biochemical or cellular changes, and possible mutations, even cancer. So there's some controversy whether SLS is safe or harmful, but if there's any question, I'm going to vote with, how about not? I don't want that in my products. I would much rather not have that around my family or on our skin or in our shampoo or on, you know. Okay, so moving on. Air fresheners. I had touched earlier on some of the products that I used to use. Febreze, Glade plugins, loved my scented candles. And you want your home to smell fresh and clean, right? Well, I will share a link with you following this class about the Hall of Shame of products. Air fresheners are some of the absolute worst. So once I talked about fragrance, it can be composed of hundreds of ingredients that under US regulations, they do not need to tell you what's in there. It just can be blanket on the label. Anything that says fragrance, stay away from it, okay? You want to know what's in your products. Fragrance means that you have no idea what's in there. It can cause people anything from headaches to much worse consequences, okay? You need to be courteous, not only with your own health, but to that of your family and people into your home, and replace those toxic air fresheners and candles. You can use a simple diffuser, a beautiful diffuser. Now, my starter kit came with a dewdrop diffuser, and that was what I used to have. Well, I still have beside my bed. I used to carry it into the kitchen when I made my coffee in the morning. I used to carry it into my pastry kitchen. I used to carry it around with me and replug it in. I got a little bit tired of carrying my diffuser around with me, so I started investing in some other diffusers. Now we have diffusers in every room of the house. When people come over to my events, they know this to be true because I have them set up, and the house smells amazing. But not only does the house smell amazing, I'm using gorgeous essential oils that have real effects for your system. They can elevate mood, they can purify air, all of these things. So I'm taking what was all those toxic chemicals and fragrance out of the air. And one of the settings that I love on this diffuser, because I do miss candles, I do, but there is a setting on here that I can switch. Hold on. And I get a flickering candle. So I'm going to leave that one on for the rest of the class. So it can be by candlelight with the diffuser going. I love that setting. So not only are Young Living oils safe and effective, you can use a scent like lavender to fill your entire room with that floral scent. You can use that to calm your mood. I use it every single night in my diffuser to help relax and go to sleep. You can use Thieves to help purify the air, lemon purification, all of these to eliminate odors. Lately, I've been diffusing Thieves a lot. Right now, I'm actually diffusing Thieves with orange. That combination to me smells like Christmas, and I absolutely love it. So anybody have any diffuser blends that they love and would like to share? So we've covered a lot of products that Young Living offers, so you can make your home a safer place. They also, so now let's talk about how we can save you money when it comes to those products. There's an incredible program called Essential Rewards, or otherwise known as ER. Here in Mexico, in Spanish, it's called Recompensas Esenciales. If you're already a Young Living member, you can easily get started with the Thieves line. There's a Thieves Essential Rewards kit. In the United States, it's the Thieves ER kit, and here in Mexico, it's called Kit Mi Línea Thieves. It actually just came back into stock here in Mexico, which I'm thrilled about. So it's an amazing way to get started with the line of products that will help you switch the toxins out of your family or out of your home really, really easily, all in one fell swoop. Essential Rewards is the smartest way to order. So basically, instead of buying your products at the store, you are centralizing your order. You have one monthly order, your Essential Rewards order, and it's not an extra order on top of what you buy at the store. You are transfer buying. That's what I would suggest. I would suggest doing a little analysis of what you currently use and find ways to switch them out. So that's something you can do in one fell swoop. It's something you can do, over a number of months. However you would like to handle it, whatever works best for you, whatever works best with your budget. But it's easy to switch out all those toxins. And Young Living always has incredible options for all of those things. On top of which, you can also do a lot of DIY options. I used to think that I didn't have time for DIY, and then I started playing a little bit with my oils and realized how incredibly easy it is to make up body wash, face wash, hand soap, all of these things that you can buy pre-made. Sometimes I've run out of the hand soap and I'm like, gotta wait for my order, but I've got the ingredients to make up a quick hand soap using Thieves and using the oils, and you can tailor your scents. It's a lot of fun. Actually, I really enjoy it now. What I used to think I didn't have time for that, it actually is incredibly easy and incredibly quick. But with Essential Rewards, it's a monthly order. It's completely optional, but it is the most incredible way to save money. If you are a thrifty mom, if you are, concerned about the budget, if you are concerned about taking the toxins out of your home and you want to find the best way to do that, Essential Rewards is absolutely hands down the best way. At the beginning, when I first got my starter kit, I didn't sign up for ER because I kept thinking, I don't want to be roped into something. I don't want to be obligated. I don't want to be charged for extra stuff. I don't want, how am I going to know what I want every month? I don't want to have to order the same thing. The fact is, it's completely customizable. I didn't realize that at the beginning. And when I finally did kind of clue into the fact that the stuff that I was buying anyway, I would have saved money on, I would have gotten extra promos for, and basically I'm paying myself. It was a no-brainer for me, and ever since I've been on it. So for the first 3 months, going back to transfer buying, it is a concept where you're not buying extra, you're switching out the products that you would have bought at the grocery store. So instead of the gas and time and everything to go down and buy your laundry soap and all of these, dish soap and shampoo and toothpaste and, supplements and all of these things that Young Living has, you can now put it on your monthly order. You can keep track of it. It's all non-toxic, plant-based, essential oil infused amazingness. Like every single product I've tried is better than the last, and I can never, I always wonder if I want to try a new product, is it going to be good? And then I try it and then I go, oh, of course it was good, because Young Living has the most incredible research and development team, and they come up with beautiful, beautiful products that are tested and true before they hit the market. So amazing, amazing, amazing. So when you're on ER, the first 3 months, you save 10% back into your account, which is like points or cash for Young Living products going forward. From month 4 through 24, you get 20% back of every order. And after month 25 onward and forever, you are given 25% of your order back. So this is, imagine, I'm happy with 2% back yearly at Costco. This is 10, then 20, then 25% of the stuff that I'm already buying for my family given back to me so that I can buy more of those amazing products. Hello, that's awesome. I love free stuff. Plus, they have extra freebies every month. So there's promos that come out on the first of the month, and Young Living is so generous with their members. They give away at different volume levels, depending on how much you're buying. They give away amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. So I know that in the store, in some stores in the United States, you can get a store credit card that gives you 5% back. Costco gives 2% back. And I thought that those were great deals. This is 10, 20, then 25%. That is real money. So the minute you make your order, it's in your account to go forward. You make a 300 PV order, you get, how much is that? Quarter? $75 back in your account. Boom. And that money can be used to buy other products. I love to buy my Ninja Red, my Ninja, which coming up next class, stick with me into next week. So another tip to make or save even more money is if you pay with your personal credit card that gives cash back or airline miles or bonuses, that you get those on top of what YL gives you. So, you can be really, really smart with your monthly products. Essential rewards orders in the United States are a minimum of 50 PV per month. So a PV is the point value. It is basically the currency for Young Living. It's based on the US dollar. So one PV is almost always $1 US. Because this is a global company, they absolutely need to keep everything on the same level. So that will vary for Canadian dollars. It will vary for Mexican pesos. It will vary depending where you are around the world. But the PV value for the product is always the same. In the US, your minimum order for the month is 50 PV. In Mexico and Canada, I believe it's 100 PV. And starting at usually about 125, going upwards, you get free stuff on top of the money back. So it's a win, 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 win. Okay. You also get loyalty gifts at month 3, 6, 9, and 12. And who doesn't love free gifts? It's like getting Christmas in your box. It's like Christmas every single time a box comes. It's so exciting. And more than ever right now, not having to go out to the store to buy these products that I need for my family brings me such incredible peace of mind. I know that I'm getting non-toxic amazingness, and it's delivered straight to my door. I don't have to worry about going out and everything that implies right now. Okay. Becoming a Young Living member you can do that in the United States and Canada with a Thieves Premium Starter Kit. In Mexico, we still don't have the Premium Starter Kit. However, if you want to get started with Thieves, contact me and I will definitely get you set up. There is the Kit Mi Linea Thieves, which is a collection for on essential rewards, and I can help you get that at the wholesale pricing. Absolutely. So call me because I'm here to help. I'm here with any questions that you may have. I've got all the recipes for Thieves to make carpet cleaner or freshener. I've got the soft scrub. I've got all of these recipes, and I'd be so happy to share them with you, as well as the incredible educational groups online that if you are not a part of, please, please, please reach out to me, and I will be happy to send you invitations, because these groups, this community is so supportive. They share recipes and testimonials and helps you learn about how to protect yourself and your family and all of these incredible options. So when you know better, you do better. And now you know better. So are you going to do better? I hope you will. And I hope that I can be that guide for you. I hope that I can help any questions you might have to ditch and switch the nasty toxic stuff from the store and replace with Young Living amazing plant-based, non-toxic, essential oil infused amazingness. You can literally go to your cabinet right now and start throwing out the bags of harmful stuff, or you can phase it out. But now that you know better, and you can get your Think Dirty app and you can check these out, or you can Google the ingredients and you can start to question, you can make the proper decisions for your family, okay? The Thieves Premium Starter Kit in the United States and Canada has Thieves Essential Oil, Thieves Aroma Bright Toothpaste, the mouthwash, cleaner, foaming hand soap, Thieves Spray, waterless hand purifier, Stress Away, Aroma Glide, Fitament, the Thieves Household Cleaner sample, and Ningxia Red samples. So that's an option there. The Kit Mi Linea Thieves in Mexico has the cleaner, the foaming hand soap, the Thieves and Purification Oil, as well as 3 of the Thieves hand gel, and the toothpaste. So you get all of those in one fancy little kit that can help you get started right away. I promise you that your life will change better, for the better, when you start switching out these chemicals, nasty toxic chemicals. I know for a fact that the entire reason why I started with Young Living was because I wanted peppermint oil for my headaches. I used to get brutal headaches, migraines, and I am certain now, with everything that I've learned, that the cause of my headaches, the root of my headaches, was the toxic synthetic storm that I was drowning in due to all of the products that I was using from the store that were absolutely messing with my health, and even worse, the health of my children. I thought I was doing something good for my family, and if I could turn back the clock, I would. If I could go back and have these products before my babies were born, it would be a game changer. But all I can do now is move forward, knowing what I know. I can do better now, and my passion is sharing this with you, educating you, and helping you to make better choices for your family, for yourself, for your friends, and share that. Share this wealth of information, because everybody needs to know. We need to protect ourselves against the chemicals that are out there, unnecessary chemicals, okay? I promise your life will change for the better, and you will be part of this amazing community, these educational groups, also business groups. Right now, I'm just going to say this straight up front, because I didn't start off with Young Living thinking that I would be doing this as a business. I never in a million years thought that I would be online doing a live class educating people about these products. I never thought that I could have the courage to do that. I never thought I mean, that just would, you told me that a couple years ago, I would have thought you were crazy. But the fact is, I'm so grateful to have found this, especially now. If you know me, you know I've got a pastry business. I've been making fancy cakes for years and years and years. Right now, with everything that's happening in the world, that has come to the most massive screeching halt. And I've never been more grateful to have this in my life, and to be able to have this business and to be able to share this with you. Not because I want to sell you anything, but because I'm passionate already about this. But now that I have this source of income, which is residual income, and I'm able to work from home, it's such a blessing. There are no words for how grateful I am. That is another whole other class that we could do if you're interested in learning about a home-based, amazing community and a way to make a living of residual income. That's a whole other class that we can do. So reach out to me and let me know. I'd be happy to present. I've got a wealth of information on every single subject, and I could go on forever, but I won't keep you all night long. I want to say thank you. Oh, I have to show you one last thing that was a lot of fun during the in-person class. So I showed you earlier how to make the little bottle of Thieves cleaner. That took me like, 30 seconds. 1 capful of the Thieves cleaner in this 2-cup bottle of mix-up cleaner that cleans everything. But one of the things that I had a lot of fun showing my guests earlier this month was, I'm just gonna reach off the screen here. So I have this blouse, which somehow came out of the laundry, like so crazy wrinkled. How it didn't get hung up, I don't know. I mean, can you see these wrinkles? That's pretty brutal, right? So I need to show you this hack because one of my beautiful members, I don't know if she's still online watching right now, she was so blown away. She was like, "Shut up! If I'd known about that, I would have signed up earlier." So I'm gonna hang this right here. I hope that it'll work. Can you see that? I'm gonna tilt the camera down a little bit. So one of the hacks that I saw with, I don't know if this camera's gonna fall forward. No, don't fall forward. Wait, sorry guys. Okay. I think it's gonna stay. Okay, I think you guys can see that. Wrinkly, right? So Thieves Cleaner, gorgeous little hack. So if you're traveling, you could keep this in a little bottle with you. So not only is it gonna help spray down grocery carts, and so this little bottle is the one that comes in the starter kit in the United States. I'm not sure if it comes in Canada, but you can make it up yourself. You can spray down surfaces, trays and bins and everything, and when you're traveling, grocery cart handles, doorknobs in your home. It also helps. I'm not a big ironer. I don't love ironing. Check this out. I love this. So wrinkly, now you might have to test if you had something really fancy like silk. You might, want to do a spot test. But check this out. I'm just gonna take my Thieves cleaner that you guys saw me mix up, and I'm gonna spray down the fabric. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see this? I mean, come on. I'm not a big ironer. Turn it around. Spray it down. It's not going to harm the fabric, or at least most fabrics. This is just a cotton blouse. Super. Going to give it a shake. Ta-da! Did you get that? Did you get that on camera? So, Thieves works for everything. It not only cleans your house, you can also, in a jiffy, iron your clothes. So on that note, I would like to say goodnight. I want to say thank you very much for joining me. This class will stay up on my personal page. You are welcome to share it. You're welcome to come back to it anytime. Reach out to me. Shona, thank you. I just saw that you're here on here. Nice to see you. Any questions? I'm here. I am crazy passionate about these oils and products that have literally changed my life on every level, which I know sounds a bit crazy, but I'm being very sincere when I tell you, best stuff ever. plant-based, non-toxic, essential oil infused, beautiful, beautiful products. Everything from cleaners to oils to makeup to nutritionals and supplements. So anyway, thank you for joining me for tonight. I'm gonna cut this off now, but I do invite you next Monday. I will be doing a online class once again about Ningxia Red, all about the incredible antioxidant powerhouse drink that is Ningxia Red that comes as a sample in your starter kit. If you are interested in getting started with oils, you want to know any information at all, doesn't matter what country in the world you live in, reach out to me. I am here to help. This is a global company. This stuff can be shipped to your door, and you do not need to go out to get all of this amazingness. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me in the Essential Oil Garage tonight. I send you love and health and happiest wishes, and I hope to see you next week for the other classes I've got coming up, starting with Ningxia Red on Monday. So thank you. Good night.